How y'all doing today? Hey, look, I'm back again. I just wanted to talk to you all just for another minute. I'm not going to talk long today. But look, hey, I know I had a long conversation on the video yesterday about where I am, what I am, and this, that, and the other. But I wanted to bring something else up to you. Um, every one of you know me know I'm an artist and know that I do a lot of stuff and this, that, and the other. So what I'm on is I'm going to I'm still into the comics, and I still want to do stuff like that and so on and so forth. But I also want to take and change up some of the stuff that I'm doing. So if you can understand where I'm coming from, because I am I'm going to change my art around a bit. I'm still going to do what I've been doing, but I'm going to start concentrating on trying to do more religious work and, well, not religious work, so to speak, more Christian work, um, and stuff, and also landscapes and wildlife and stuff like that, and get back to where my roots originated. When I was younger and my mom taught me how to draw and paint and this, that, and the other, I basically started painting, and I used to do a lot of landscapes, a lot of wildlife, a lot of stuff like that. And then I got hooked in and wanted to chase my dreams, quote, of being a comic book artist, which, I've had stuff published, but I've never actually, quote, hit that dream. I'm 61. I've never worked for DC. I've never worked for Marvel. I've done some small independent stuff, and this, that, and the other, but my dream was to one day do Batman, at least do a cover for Batman, with DC, and unfortunately it's never happened. And at the end of the day, I know the art world is full of, it's just full of artists, and there are a lot of great artists out there, some amazing people, and even though I may not be on the level that some people would say that where I should be, I take pride in what I do and how I do it. So I mean, so that even though I've enjoyed doing what I've done, and nothing taken from that. But I just need to start doing some changing around and doing some stuff for me, what I enjoy to do. And don't get me wrong, I did enjoy doing that, but I started chasing something that was, I guess, unattainable. I don't know. I mean, I tried, and the closest thing I can come is that that's not where God wanted me to be. So, so now I'm going to try to change up and see how it goes from there. But, like I said, I'm still on this weird journey. Don't know exactly where I'm going to land, what I'm going to do. I mean, I could wind up dying tomorrow. You never know. It just depends on what the Lord wants from me. If He wants me to continue on and stuff, I will. But He's got His own things planned, and it's not in my time; it's in His time. And unfortunately, that's what we do a lot. We have a tendency to want things when we want them, how we want them, and the way we want them. And God doesn't work in that realm. God has a plan, predestined plan that He wants for us, and we have to come to Him and understand and try to realize what it is that He wants us to do. And don't get me wrong, I'm still struggling as a Christian, and I probably always will. There's a lot of stuff that I don't understand. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of things, but I don't doubt. I don't doubt. It's just that I don't understand. And I guess it's not meant for me to understand. And when it's meant for me to understand, then everything will come to pass and I'll know it, and I'll know what it is that He wants me to do. So right now I am just trying to be a good person and be who I need to be. these videos that I'm doing right now, technically, I really don't know where I'm going with it, and I don't know really why I'm doing them. Maybe it's, I don't know. But all I know is that I am trying to take and reach a different era, a different era in my life, and become what God wants me to be. And I've got a long ways to go. I got a real long way to go. But that being said and done, and each and every one of you that I consider friends, like Billy Tucci, and Kelly Jones, and Larry Hama, in the comic book industry, and there's many, 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 many more. Joe Jusko, Andy Smith, Al Bigley, and Al, me and Al, we don't on a political side of things, we don't agree with nothing. I've seen his stuff, but he's still a fantastic artist, and I love him to death. I think he's a great guy. And he's a fantastic artist, and his artwork is beautiful. But and that's the thing with people that do art. We have a passion inside us that we can't really explain, and I don't get to do it as much as I would like. Unfortunately, I have bills to pay and I have stuff like that. And there's a lot of artists out there that, that all they want to do is their art, and they struggle and go without and this, that, and the other to, quote, live their art life, And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But unfortunately, and if you're single, I guess that's cool, okay. I mean, you've got nobody but yourself to look out for. But, I've got a wife, I've got children. Well, they're all grown now, but my stepchildren and stuff, they're all grown now, but I got grandkids. And, pardon me. And at the time, I needed stability. I needed the 9-to-5 type job, or I wish I worked 9 to 5. I worked 12-hour shifts. But, you know what I'm saying. I needed that steady income. I needed benefits. I needed this, that, and the other to support what I do. And then I do my artwork on the side. And if that's the way God wants it, then that's the way it'll be. And it's been that way for most of my life. And, I did try to branch out into becoming my own thing. I tried to run my veterans nonprofit that I founded, and unfortunately that didn't go. It helped a lot of people for what we did at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep it going. I guess I don't have a strong enough business understanding to keep it going. I had a board of trustees, and unfortunately, I tried to keep it going, and it got where it was costing me too much, and too much stuff was happening, so I had to let it go. And I really regretted that, because I enjoyed doing what I was doing, and it was the closest I've ever come to being what I wanted to be. But unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. So I'm here today. It's now 2025, December 10th. I think, yeah, December 10th, 2025, or 11th. I'm not sure which day it is. December 10th, 2025. And, it's, life is good. It's not easy, but it's good. I got a lot, like I said, my wife has got things she's going through, and we all do. I mean, we all as people have things that we go through, and as individuals, we got family that we worry about, where our next meal coming from, how we're going to fill the car up, how we're going to do this, that, and the other, and it's not easy, and the Lord never said it was going to be easy, and unfortunately, that's how we do it. So, I just wanted to touch base today and just say, hey, look, let you know that I'm still me with some slight changes, and I'm still going to be doing my art, and you're going to see a slight change in some of the stuff that I start putting out, and stuff like that. I'll still do the comic stuff, don't get me wrong, and stuff like that, but there are things that I need to start focusing on, and the biggest thing I need to focus on, because I am so lost right now in what I want to do artistically, that I haven't really been doing anything artistically. And when you get in one of those artistic slumps, it's one of the worst things in the world because I want to create, but I keep procrastinating because I don't know what I want to create. And so I'm in one of those. It's like a writer with writer's block. I have artist block. I mean, I still draw. I just went to, we have this thing called, well, it used to be Drink and Draw, but now it's Draw Together here in Jacksonville, Florida. And it's a bunch of young people and stuff like that. And I'm 61. I'm probably one of the oldest people that goes to this thing. But to be able to talk to these young artists and see the passion that they have and stuff like that, and it fills me with happiness. And I see, they still have that magical moment, of, hey, loving everything that they're doing and where they want to be. And I hope everything works out for each and every one of them, and that they don't get, and they become what they want. And that's the big thing, but it's just like seeing anyone for the first time when they see something that they absolutely amazed, and their eyes open up, the expression gets so big on their face, and they're in awe. And when you see that in someone, then it makes you feel better. And then naturally, when you talk to people, and I give my experience on what I've done and how, like I was sitting down talking to this young guy, and I was telling him, I said, when you want to draw, you have to understand everything is on a geometric shapes. So you need to understand the geometry of art and perspective and color and everything. I mean, it's a whole massive input of information. So, and anything and everything, a head is an oval shape, you start out with a circle or an oval, and then, arms are cylinders, you got rectangles, squares, triangles, and every single thing that I've just said is based on, you can build a human being from those geometric shapes. And that's the whole basis behind what we do. Or a loose sketch, or even lines, just lines, and then you fill the line, you flesh it in. And these are the things that you have. And so when you're talking to a young artist about that, they're overwhelmed by what you're saying, but they're also intently listening. And they're trying to, okay, well, I see. And then when you sit there and you draw it for them and show them, they get an understanding, and then they say, oh, yeah, I get it. Wow, that's cool. I can do that. And then that's the whole basis of helping someone move along in their artistic life. I am not a great artist, in my opinion. I'm a good artist, in my opinion. I'm not a great artist. I'm not a fantastic, unbelievably surreal artist, and I never have claimed to be. I don't reach the levels of someone like Julie Bell, Frank Frazetta, stuff like that. Those people were on a different level than I am. It doesn't make me any different, but I'm still an artist. I've just not reached that massive level because of me having to work and do what I do. And I've never focused completely on my art. And I got a feeling God wants me to do something with it, but I don't know where He wants me to go with it. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm confused. So, but anyway, that being said and done, I just wanted to reach out there and touch you guys and touch base with you guys and let you know that I'm here. You're going to be seeing some stuff from me, and things will be going differently. I hope you like what I'm going to be doing, and I'm planning on putting out these videos every now and then and talking about God and talking about my artwork and talking about, things in life in general and what we all need to do. But, and what we all should, in life, and how we need to be good to one another and take that into consideration and help people more and come together more and stop with all this hate that is so prominent in our society anymore. But anyway, you all take care, and I'll talk to you soon. All right? Take care. Hero Maker is out for now. See you soon. Bye.